AFTV, we've got Yardman here, 2-0 to the Arsenal. A lot of people will look on it and say, well, comfortable, but they did. I mean, it was 1-0 for a very long time. We scored right at the end, and they did give us a good game, didn't they? I mean, we had chances to win it before that, but they were knocking on the door. I mean, it was one of them games where we needed that second goal.
Yeah, it's one of them games where all this matter was the 3 points to win. You know, a lot of big team is dropping points. Even though this sort of competition, or they set it up now, we could be at the top of the table and still get a very hard team who finish in knockout position and play the knockout. So it doesn't really matter. All we just need to know we qualify in the last 8, and that's all that matters.
Well, you remember this year, the higher up you finish, right in it, it then enables you, if you do get into those knockouts, to then have that second game at home, which can be very important. Remember last year, for both Real Madrid and PSG, we had to go away, even though we've finished higher than both of them.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what the Champions League say. But tonight game I think it was, you know, most of the game missing a little bit of spice. It needed to come a jerk sauce that I make. It wasn't spicy. One of the time I feel like I was going to doze off. I was going to fall asleep. But like I said, we get the 3 points. When Saka and Eze come on, you know, the game, you know, pick up a little bit, but not much. Luis Kelly, he's done really well. He's done really well, and I think he's one of them supposed to be knocking on the door now, because he's not supposed to be sitting on bench.
What about Martin Odegaard? That's the interesting one tonight, because for me, I thought he had a very good performance today. You know, some great balls in, and a really sort of very, you know, Martin Odegaard type performance, the type of performances that we haven't seen for a while, but I thought we did see. What about him? What would you put him back in for Saturday?
Yeah, he's still our captain, and Mikel Arteta believe in him. And even though when he's injured, you don't really see Waneri come into the team that much. You know, that's one position that Mikel Arteta kind of keeping free, if you really look at it. You know, and play Eze there, but not really. You get what I'm saying? But Odegaard, him come on in the Newcastle game and, you know, bring a little bit of energy to it. Tonight again, you know, like, I mean, Olympiacos, they didn't really bring nothing that much. So we didn't really and truly see the Martin Odegaard.
I wouldn't say they didn't bring that. I thought they were decent.
Yeah, that's what I said, decent, but nothing. You know, what I think is one chance that David Raya push over the bar, they really get. So really nothing much.
But they put pressure on us, though.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to. But like I said, he was talking about Odegaard. Yeah, I will keep him in the team. Like I said, he's a captain, and he's the one. When Odegaard play, what him really bring to the team, as much as sometimes he doesn't really do what we want him to do, that creativity, but Odegaard is the one who always start the press, and he's very good at that. Yeah, and then when he started it, yeah, we get that little momentum going forward, and we get that drive on. You know, so. With Odegaard, with that, we have to give him credit for that. He's very good at that. He's very good at closing down play. He's very good at, you know, that's what he's good for. But we cannot just cast him out the team like that. You understand? Eze have to get him out. You understand? And remember, he's a captain. So Eze have to play him way. But even though like I said, Mikel Arteta doesn't really play him there in the 10 position to really play out Martin Odegaard.
Well, he did against Newcastle.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. But the two players that I really and truly was looking forward to see tonight, it was Dowman and Waneri. I was really hoping and praying that, you know, even Max Dowman get his opportunity and Waneri. I kind of feel a little bit away for Waneri, because Mikel Arteta let him know that, you know, we're going to get more game time. When Odegaard is out, he was expected that is time to come in. And Odegaard out a couple of games now, and we haven't seen Waneri. You understand? And that can...
Yeah, but was that the situation to bring him on tonight? I mean, listen, up until we got that second goal, I mean, it weren't certified we were going to win that game. They were knocking on the door.
Yeah, but like I said, when you have young players like the Max Dome and the Waneri, if we don't put them in game, yeah, we're not going to look at a game like this and say, oh, this is a too big a game to put them in.
It is a Champions League game. Do you want to? It's only 1-0. and they're putting a load of pressure on us. So you want to go throw a 15-year-old into that?
Yeah, you have Versa player playing in the Champion League. You have older player playing in the Champion League. You got young player playing in the Champion League.
Don't you think that's a situation that calls for?
No, because you have to give them the experience from now. If you don't give them the experience, if you don't give them opportunity to go out there and establish themselves in game like this, in tight game, in big game, in game where we're down, in game that we need a points, in game that we need something. If we don't use our young player, remember they are the future coming up.
So what would you have done then? Bought
Like
on Dowman instead of Saka? Who's he come on for?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I would have bring on Max Dowman
Instead of Saka?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
The amount of pressure.
Pressure?
They were putting a lot of pressure on us. They were.
No. What do you mean? Olympiacos putting pressure on us? That we can't bring on Max Dowman. So that simply means that Max Dowman not good enough then?
No, of course not. Of course he's good enough.
Me.
What I'm saying is...
No. Olympiacos and we cannot bring on a Max Dowman or a Waneri. Are you going to know? That's what you're saying. What are you saying then?
What I'm saying is that the time when you're under pressure...
Where did you see pressure from Olympiacos today?
I did see... Did you? Did you see pressure from Olympiacos?
Pressure?
Yes.
Did you see pressure from Olympiacos?
Yes.
No,
did you see pressure from
Yardman didn't say
Olympiacos?
it. Only Yardman didn't
I don't know. I saw a lot of pressure from...
They just want to command why they're saying yes. They just...
All right, let me ask Ryan. I know Ryan could be very... Did you not see them putting pressure on us, Olympiacos?
Do you know what? I agree with you if we scored a load of goals. We made it difficult for ourselves. Yeah? No, you don't let even
I might interview. Yeah, take on my time.
They're putting pressure on us, Yardman.
But
what I'm saying, so I'm saying, I agree with you. They are good enough. But do you want to throw at that time? It's right to bring on a Saka and an Eze to try and get the win, and it worked because Saka scored.
Let me kill it.
If I'm sure it was Eze who assisted.
Do you want me to kill the argument? Lamil Lamal.
You can't kill.
Lamil Lamal. European final. How old was he?
17.
Okay then. And you're gonna tell me that you would have put him in a game in a European final for him country? You would have put him in a game like that?
No, this is not what the point I'm making
But
is.
what I'm saying to you, Max Dowman is good enough for tonight. He's good enough for Liverpool. He's good enough for Man City. He's good enough for any team that
time will come.
No, but I'm not saying that his time is not gonna come. But what we're saying, game like these tonight, the Olympiacos is not a big threat at all.
But as Ryan said, if you're a couple of goals up, yes, you can do that. But you're 1-0 up and they're putting pressure on us. Right? They're putting serious pressure. I thought they were putting serious pressure on us.
You know,
I was relieved when we got that second goal.
Why I say that, we need our young player to start get the experience, to start
get it.
Yeah, but hold on, to start coming a game. Hold on, to start coming to game that is pressure. That's the time you're gonna see if they're gonna fade away or they're gonna stand up. But if you keep on putting them where we're 4-5-0 up, 3-0 up, or put them on in game, then where is the pressure gonna come onto them for them to establish themselves? Do you understand what I'm saying? So you cannot just hold them back like that. We have to let them go. And all I'm saying, I want Max Dowman to get more game time because even the game against Man City, Mikel Arteta said him to play on the under 21 with whatever, the Saturday, yeah? They should do that. Game like that, we need them in. But that's enough. But tonight game, like I said, we get the 3 points. That's all that matter. We have West Ham coming up. I don't believe that we have this team and Mikel Arteta should be looking at the next game and starting certain player over certain player. I don't believe they should do that. Up until now, we haven't seen our best 11 play yet. We haven't seen it. You understand? And I think the best 11 is there now. The David Raya, William Saliba, Timber, Calafiori, Zuba Mende, Declan Rice, Odegaard, Saka and Eze.
Max Dowman.